A professional black girl to me is someone who participates in the culture of blackness. My experience doing hair was one of stamina because I was trained by my aunt, Kenyosi Yvette Smalls, who was a master braider in Philadelphia and did a lot of tiny individuals. When you have your hustle at school and you're doing hair, most of the time people aren't putting half-inch individuals that are down to your shoulders in your head because it takes like 3 days. So literally I'd have clients. I only took clients if we liked each other because I knew that we would be in the same room for at least 24 hours. No breaks for the most part. And also I had a boyfriend at the time who used to actually separate the hair and hand it to me. And then like the big hair puffs that would fly around, he would clean those up. He was very supportive. It was great. And the other experience I had was like this idea of people knowing me for something other than my writing or something other than mainly my writing or my academics. Like to some people I was Akiba who writes but braids on the side. To other people it was like, there's this girl that braids, oh there she is, you need to talk to her and see, you know, if she'll get you in. Hair.
Yes.
So you know what, the one thing that used to be so tragic when you were doing hair, if you didn't get enough. So it would be like 1 o'clock in the morning and you'd have this one little puff. And then you'd have to be like, can you come back? But you don't want to see each other anymore. So I had like several clients who just never came back.
With their hair not finished?
Yeah, and so they had like in the center, they just had like a little ball and then they just wore it up because they did not want to come back. And I didn't want them to come back, right? This crochet braid situation.
No, this is fascinating.
This is fascinating because these are good twists.
Because we had to sit for hours for these things.
That's what I'm saying. Like these are good twists. They are well done twists. Days. And
machine. I'm so the machine's doing this. No? It has to be.
It has to be, but this is amazing.
And these are
I did not know because I've been seeing more and more girls with Senegalese twists and I was like, oh, they're starting to sit back.
Them in.
Wow. That might be good for your scalp, like alopecia wise too. Professional black girl hair is hair that is meant actually to illustrate that you are a black person. So hairstyles to me, like precision cuts to me, or you know, not all natural hair, but some natural hair. You know, if somebody has extensions and they're long, there's a certain fluff that I see that is a professional black girl fluff. Also, bone straight, Dominican straightened is professional black girl. Messy bun is. But the point is, all of it is to not try to emulate white people necessarily. It's to look as natural as possible, thus the hair over the parts and that sort of thing. The messy bun is I woke up like this, like that's essentially what you're saying with that. And you know, it's just trying to look effortless but also look tight at the same time and to look modern, because if you look auntie, you don't look professional. You look like you didn't really get it from the right place. When I started doing my own hair, I was 14. My mother wouldn't let me straighten or perm my hair until I was 14 years old. Therefore, I had what people call virgin hair, and I had the biggest stacks in the world because I started processing after everybody else. But the way that I did my own stacks, I would get my hair cut, and then I go to the salon and they would give me stacks and they weren't big enough for me. So then I would go home and I would make what looked like a pineapple upside down cake on my head of pink rollers. And I wanted maximum height. Like I wanted to look like I was about to take flight with my hair. And that, you know, just as I think I told you, like I would have done a lot better in high school if I had not had that hairstyle, because I would devote at least an hour and a half every night, every single night, with hundreds, maybe not hundreds, but with dozens of tiny pink rollers. So edges is always a thing, because when you have kind of soft hair but it's not that soft, then what you get is like tufts of hair coming through the locks. So edges are important because it defines the locks.
Okay.
So I was struggling with that, and then today in this very store,
Personal Treasures, that is,
in Greensboro, North Carolina,
yes,
I found Le Care,
okay,
and my life has changed just like that.
it's working it out for you.
It's working it out.
Yes.
I can feel it. It's
Oh my
working
goodness.
it out.
Do you remember
Let's Jam? Well, yep.
that
Let's
feeling?
Jam. Let's Jam was when I had a semi jerry curl.
Yes.
You remember when you used to like cut your hair off?
Remember that smell?
Yes. But
That
you
smell.
get your hair cut and then it looked curly.
Yes.
Let's Jam was the thing.
Let's Jam.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Ultra shade.
Okay, that's from my childhood.
Yes, ma'am.
But we never had the little one because it was a waste of money. We had the huge one.
Okay.
It was almost like buying it wholesale.
Okay.
And
Akiba.
oh, the pink oil, of course. Yes.
Like, you were not a professional black girl if you did not use pink oil moisturizer, tried and true.
Well, let me tell you. So those rollers I showed you, the tiny ones, they would be pink, and then I'd use pink oil with the pink rollers,
Yes.
and it'd be a whole pink situation
Yes.
with it. A whole pink situation. Yeah,
Oh, and Cream of Nature.
Cream of Nature, yeah. I never
on,
used Cream of
y'all.
Nature because I only saw the perm part.
And see, I want to smell it because it's taking me back. Yes. All right.
Okay.
We're good.
Bye. My name is Akiba Solomon. I am a writer and editor, and I am a professional black girl.
Meet us on the YouTubes every Friday for a new episode of Professional Black Girl. And subscribe to my channel. Oh, and we have gear. So make sure you get yours, PhiladelphiaPrintWorks.com, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, thanks, bye. So, do you think you're a professional black girl?
I think I'm definitely a professional black girl. No hesitation. You know, I'm proud of my blackness and my culture and, you know, our heritage, you know, and from the rhythm that we have and our soul and, you know, the food that we cook, you know, the different shades and complexions we come in, the different textures and styles of our hair. Like, we're some of the most creative people in the world, I think. And, you know, I think I can't see how anybody could not wake up and be proud to be a part of that.